Hi, my name is Jeff Jones and I'm with Top Gallant Partners. And what I'd like to do today is show you a demonstration on how to use Metasploit to do a command line exploitation. In the past, we've done some stuff with Saint. We've done some things with Metasploit as well. Sometimes there's a bias in some communities about using graphical interfaces that everybody really wants to go command line. So to me, it doesn't really matter. Whatever the end result is the same thing. Sometimes the command line is a little bit easier to use. Saint does have a command line that you can use. Metasploit also comes in a graphical user mode, but the open source software framework is command line, and it's very easy to use, and it's also very easy to install. So what I wanted to do was show you how to do that, and this is available, like I said, open source on the internet. And what you should do is download it and do some practice on it with some setup servers running VM, which is what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and look at our setup. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit. Alright, so what we have is our Metasploit attack server, and it's on 192.168.1.6, and our victim is 1.17. It's a Windows 2003 service pack 1 is going to be the target. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this all from my computer, and what I'm going to do is a secure shell into the Metasploit application on Ubuntu. So it's pretty easy, and then we're going to run an exploit MS 08-067, which is a fairly common exploit, and it's a little bit older. It's about 08, so it's 2008, but it's still out there. So let's go ahead and run the Metasploit console. So let's go ahead and just go over to our terminal session. Okay, so let's open up the terminal session, and what we're going to do is just type in msf console, hit enter. Okay, so that comes up, and so what we're going to do is we're going to use a payload specifically for this exploit, and the way I do it is well, the other thing too is that what we've done is we're just going to assume that we've already scanned this device and we've found the exploit. So you can use whatever scanner you want, Nessus, Saint, OpenVOS, whatever. So the way I always do it is I go right to Metasploit, and I just go ahead and Google usually the CVE number, and I go ahead and find that, make sure that we have the exploit, and then I just take the information here and just cut and paste it. I'm just basically a lazy person, so if you want to memorize it, feel free. But I got too many other things to remember right now. So let's go ahead and put that in. Okay, so what we need to do is a couple things. One is we need to set the IP address of the victim, and also the IP address of the host. So really easy to do. It's the set command, and so we're going to set our host 192.168 168.1.17, enter. Now we're going to set the local host 192.6. Okay, and so what we need to do is we need to set up a console payload. And so let's go ahead and do set payload, and it's going to be Windows / interpreter, and we're going to do reverse shell. Sorry about that. It's going to be reverse TCP. Okay, so let's go ahead, and what we can do here is just go ahead and type in exploit, hit enter. Okay, so we've got a successful session. Now, what we can do here is a bunch of different things. We can use a shell. We can actually go in and go to the C prompt. Okay, so we can go that way. Exit that. We can do an IP config right from interpreter. That gives us the address. We can also hit a question mark, and we can get all the commands that we can do. Okay, so we can, let's see, we could do a shell. We already did that. We could actually shut the computer down, as you can see right there. Do sysinfo, see what's going on. We can kill processes. We can clear the event log, real easy. Go up here to the network commands. Do a net stat. We can look at the routing table, and then just the file systems commands, etc. So let's take a picture of the desktop, and we're going to do screenshot. Okay, so what it did was, since I'm terminating into the box, it couldn't open up a browser, but what it did is it saved it under my home directory, so I can go back and retrieve that using SFTP, and do that right now, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and do that. Go to Files, Zilla Client. Start that up. Just cancel that. We're just going to do a quick connect, and we're going to connect into there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just download that, and it is actually, we're in the right spot. So we're looking for a JPEG file. There it is. Just make sure that's the one that we wanted. Okay, it's this one right here. So we're just going to throw that over on my desktop. Okay, so we did a file transfer. Go ahead and close these out. And there you go. So if you want to look at the screenshot on the virtual machine, it's absolutely the same. So you can see this is the virtual machine, and there's the picture. Okay, so let's just bring that down, get rid of that, and let's go back to Interpreter. Let's see some other stuff we can do. Sysinfo is one. Okay, so we can get all the information about the device. I'll go back here. We can do keystroke captures. We can really do about anything. We've taken it over. Now, what you want to do after this is maybe download something like Netcat and create a permanent connection. If you want to be, you know, malicious or something, you could actually reboot it, but I wouldn't recommend that. This is really for pen testing. So in pen testing, you never really want to bring a machine down. You just want to make contact. You want to get a screenshot and prove that you got in and then correct it. So some of these you shouldn't use. And so what we're going to do is we're going to quit this, just exit out of it. Okay, so session closes, exit back to the top, and we're out. And that's really it. So what I'd like to do is thank you for watching this demo. And if you have any questions or need any help, please call us or contact us via our webpage on our contact page. And happy hacking. Thanks.